G'day, mate. I remember what I was doing. I was going to sell shit.
You can find some good deals there.
Cool. No. Just go to any random one and sell your shit.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
What's up, midget?
Let's do business.
Rape. Let's get rid of that shite.
An excellent
deal.
An excellent bargain.
Ooh, an
That's a
excellent
good
bargain.
deal.
Yes.
You drive that seems a good price for a good customer.
Let's get rid of this.
Drive that you got
Wow. It is a pleasure.
I have the best prices in town. Why? I'm smart, and you're smart. We know the right people, we get the best deals. By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Anvil Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Anvil and hear him for yourself, if you're interested. They say he preaches outside the chapel every day, rain or shine. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
Okay, Flint. See you later, bitch. I should proceed. Cool. Probably going to theirs easier.
How are you? You need to see Ugak if you want to buy a horse. She's inside. The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money, if you've got the stones for it.
Got gallstones. Jeez. Ugak Gra
You want a
Magach.
horse? I can sell you one. There are no finer bay horses than those sold by the Grateful Past stables. I think Bernadette Pinellas seems like a nice woman. I know she works tirelessly over at the Tamika Vineyards. Our bay horses are faster than the paint horses and tougher than the chestnut. You'll be proud to own one. You mean you're too poor? That's a fair price for this horse.
Lol.
Leave me alone.
Oh, shut up, whore. 786. Damn shame. What? What do you want? Coolio. wanted to retweet the stream. There we go. Jump around, yeah. Oh. Oh. Leo. Stupid game. Stupid. Yeah. Well, I'm flying. No, it's gonna get hurt. Not too far away now. We have SPS. Come on, beast. Yeah. Huh. I'm a funny person. Crowback Camp. So that's the name of the woman in the thing. Boar meat. Let's find some shit on the way. My athletic skill increases like every 2 seconds. Not that that bothers me. Yeah. Hello. Collarbone Camp. Mate, you're no match for me, wizard. Your name isn't Harry Potter. You're a wizard, Harry. No. Oh. God damn it. There look like an enemy there. Oh. It's just a deer. Or whatever that is. No, now horsed. Come on, little bitch. What is this? It's the Great Wall of China. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, it's like a little village. Village. Oh, this is where we're meant to be going. Priory of the Nine. Oh, apparently I hurt myself. Crest of the Crusader. Priory of the Nine. Cool. Just jump on it. Let's just steal the let's see. Oh, meat. Yes. The hell?
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader? Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death. No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the leave of the Knights of the Nine.
Come on in, little whore. Suck it. Who's next?
Sir Gregory, you are defeated. Sir Hassan, step forward.
Bloody hell, it ain't a fair fight when I don't know who's hitting me.
You have bested Sir Hassan.
Come on then, bitch. That guy was easy. Ooh. Oh. It's this guy. Le. Easy. Too easy, mate. Too easy, mate. Le. Ooh.
You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived. However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me!
You weren't really a true test.
Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be
I've defeated the Crusade Guardians of the Curse of the Crusader. I can now claim it for my own. I recovered the Curse of the Crusader. I should talk to the ghosts of the former Knights of the Nine to see if they can aid me in my quest for the remaining Crusaders' relics. I should steal all the stuff out of the chests first. Yeah, mate. 16 coins. Mental.
By the Nine, I've not seen such strength. Could you be? No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight. You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here. Yes, I had hoped. The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplish while we wait for one to come and finish what we began. One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned. Go
One sec.
with virtue.
Oh. That explains why.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate? When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything. Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you. It was placed on me for defying the teachings of Stendarr in his very chapel. My entire lineage was ruined by this curse. Whether it is connected to the fate of the gauntlets, I do not know. I have no doubt that they still lie within the chapel of Stendarr in Coral. No mortal man could lift them. We had only the best of intentions. Truly we did. We meant only to serve the Nine and the Empire. It's hard to believe it all went so wrong. May your sword strike true.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known who. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar. I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time, and each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means. Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leonin, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, St. Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it. This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowin's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all. Casimir left with the gauntlets when the Order dissolved. I heard that he lost them, but I had my own problems to deal with. Our greed for the relics overshadowed our faith in the Nine. I can only hope that you are stronger than we were. Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowin as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth. Walk with the Nine, sir.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader. When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me. It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours. Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil to find it. I cannot say for certain what is inside, but be prepared for anything. History and knowledge are his domain. He is the god of wisdom and logic. He teaches us, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise. Though we went our separate ways when the Order fell, we all served the Nine in our hearts. All but one. Sir Ralvis quested for the mace after Sir Beric's betrayal. He believed that with the mace, he would be able to bring the rest of us together. He stayed in the Chapel of Leowen for months, attempting the test over and over. He hardly ate, hardly slept. In the end, he failed. He left the chapel broken and beaten. Sir Emil found his body and laid him to rest here at the Priory. The shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it. May your sword strike true.
How may I... In matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Learn from us. Cast aside your treasures and serve the Nine. Sir Henrik wasn't drawn into the war as so many of us were. His mind never left the shield. May the Nine guide. Greetings! After Beric betrayed us, Sir Ralvis journeyed to the Chapel of Leowen to attempt Zenithar's test of faith. He tried to reach the mace again and again, failing each time. He became obsessed with it, refusing food or drink for days. When I finally received word of his quest, I went searching for him. But I was too late. Sir Juncan helped me carry his body back here. I failed my friend. And I failed Zenithar. Perhaps you can succeed where Sir Ralvis could not, and redeem us both. May the Nine guide your way. Greetings, Sir Knight. The gauntlets were recovered by Sir Casimir, one of our few victories during our time. But then, even our victories became our failure. In death, we continued the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded, for someday we shall be needed once more. Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more. May the Nine.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know? I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though.
West of the Imperial City, on the edge of the Great Forest, is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know. The boots are safeguarded by Kennereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them. The wars of men undermine the service of the Nine. Do not follow in our mistakes. Sir Henrik spent his days looking for the shield. He was so determined. We all were in those days. May the Nine guide your way.
I am at your service, Commander. Sir Casimir took the gauntlets to war with him. After what happened with Beric, who would try to stop him? Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance. May the Nine guide your way.
Let's go through all of them again.
The boots have been guarded by Kennereth herself for the longest time. Sir Junkin went after them and never returned. May the Nine. How may I?
Okay, let's keep going around them.
Have you... May...
When Sir Junkin died while questing after the boots, I mourned his loss. Now I wonder if perhaps it was a mercy that he left us when he did. Walk with me, sir.
How may I serve? Sir Junkin was lost attempting to find the gauntlets. At least he was spared from the tragedy of the Order's last days. Go with virtue. Greeting.
Okay.
Find the... May you...
Greet.
Okay, that's it.
Swords.
I've spoken with the ghosts of the Knights of the Nine and learned where several parts of the armor of the Crusader are hidden. Should return when I've collected them all. Okay. So Casimir has told me the gauntlets of the Crusader are located in the chapel of Stendai in Cor. Let's travel there and figure out how to retrieve them. Coolio. Coolio, mate. Horror. Just kick him in the face. Ow.
Hi there.
See if I activate all of them. Okay, do I go to the middle one? Can I pick him up?
What brings you here, my son?
I am not your son.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask? Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. They don't move, not even a bit, as if they're the heaviest things in the world. Don't you know the story behind them? I'm not familiar with all the details, but I know roughly what happened. Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the old order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendhal. That curse still lingers on today. Poor Kellen. Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done. The gauntlets have been here far longer than any of us. I don't expect that to ever change. They'll almost certainly be here long after we're all gone. Certainly after Kellen's family has died out. He's down in the chapel hall, resting. You may speak to him if you like. The church has taken no official position on his teaching yet, but from the reports I've heard, he may be truly inspired by the divines. I'd like to learn more about spellcasting. Might have to head over to the Mages Guild and see if they're accepting new members.
Then do so, my friend. Or dad. Do you like that joke?
Good to see you.
You're obviously not that unwell.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me. Ah, so you've heard it happen. Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelder, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish. You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up? I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything. I don't know why they're still here.
They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendar want from me? The church is still in turmoil from the attack on the Chapel of Dibella. I don't think anyone has had time to really study this prophet's teachings. My best advice would be to go, listen carefully, and decide for yourself. I understand the Fighters Guild is looking for new members. Seems a bit odd, but that's what I hear. Farewell.
Okay then, friends.
Welcome, Knight Commander. I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf. The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse? I've told you, the only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendar for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children. Bye.
I prayed at the altar of the Chapel of Stendar and have been guaranteed the ability to lay hands on Kellen. I need to see him at once. I am holy person.
How do you come back to see the doomed man, have you? I don't be seeing you. Well, I don't know why they're still. Bye. Good day.
Hello.
You too. A pleasure to take care. I hope. Take your time. Take care.
What the hell, man?
Morning. A pleasure. Good day.
If I go back to the thingy.
Good to see you.
Yo, yo.
Hi. Well, you too.
Fucking weirdo. What if we do it the next day? Clue.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to get a little practice in with my sword, so I headed to the Fighters Guild. Turns out you have to be a member to train there. Goodbye.
Like, I have no idea. Let's go and pray back at Stender.
Hi.
This.
What is it?
I've lifted the curse from Kellen, which means taking it on myself. As a result, I am weary, and my fatigue has been affected with the curse. I am now to retrieve the gauntlets of the Crusader.
How did you? I feel good. I feel good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running.
Oh, he was gonna rape me. I've recovered the gauntlets of the Crusader. I've completed Sir Casimir's quest by recovering the gauntlets of the Crusader. I should continue my search for the relics that the other ghost knights were questing for. Path of the righteousness.
Hi there.
After hours, audacious hours of practicing drumming and controlling your falls, you have become an apprentice of acrobats. You can now attack while jumping or falling. However, you cannot use power attacks while in mid-air or mid-fall. Only regular attacks.
Stop! Please!
Oh fuck. I was only trying to practice hoops. Okay, cool. That was a complete accident on my part. That was a complete accident.
Hey,
Hail. Oh fuck. Cool. I don't need flowers. Bouquet of flowers. I don't have that power anymore. There we go, now I do. Awkward. Going to sneeze. Ah. Ah. Let's go to Lewin Westgate. Hi, bitch.
Have mercy. Just one coin.
Sorry, but I don't pay prostitutes.
Amichu, I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you? My name is Kennedy Sahoran. Like you, I am a servant of the Nine, specifically of Zenithar. I came here seeking his mace. However, I could not pass the test. I'm no crusader, but that doesn't mean that I cannot serve Zenithar. In light of recent attacks, I've signed on to protect the chapel. I'm fair with a blade, and by my honor, I'll serve the Nine in any way I can. Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth. Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrike was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn. As a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrike was slain by the alien centuries later, he seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, that the attack on the Chapel of Dibella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth. You too.
Yes?
Well met.
Jeez, that scared the absolute Jesus out of me. I've knelt before the shrine of St. Calidus in Leowyn and found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I can see the mace of Zenithar in the dark distance, but there seems no way to reach it according to Sir Alvis. Still my favourite line to guide me to the... Oops. Stepped into the dark void to try and read, but my feet meant I fell in the of darkness. There must be a way to walk between the platforms and reach the mace. Oopsie. Surely. Maybe this. Berserk. Oops. Okay then. What the frickin' hell was that? I have to listen to this cunt's boring story. Cool, mate. We know, mate. Yeah, cool, mate.
Goodbye.
The hell was that all about? What I'll do is I'll frickin' like save. Save. No save. Coolio. What happens if I just fall? Cool. What if I like... Okay. Stepped into the void and try and reach the mage. There must be a way to walk in between the platforms to reach the maze. Let's see. Oh man. Oh man. Ugh. My attempts to reach the maze of Zenithal has been unsuccessful no matter what I try. Cannot reach out. Perhaps if I continue my quest for the other relics. Okay then. Nature's Fury then. Okay, mate. Guessing there's like, oh, I was gonna say guessing there's no way out, but it's just awkwardly above it. Oh yeah. Let's go here. Chestnut Handy Stables. Coolio, matey. Yeah. Jump for days. Jumping for days, mate. I love the way there's like a village right outside. And stables. How do you even say that? Joyce, mate. One in. It's a big rat. Jesus, I'm like knocking me over. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. Yeah.
If you've done good deeds.
Okay, guys, I found it in the stream here. Yeah. Basically, I'm gonna do a stream at like 10, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later, mate.